Happy Wednesday, my friends. Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and today I got a couple of stories inside the world of Nintendo to share with you. As always, right, we are a news channel, and of course, at the end, a first peek, first look at a brand new upcoming game called Reggie.
My body is ready.
Nope, not that, Reggie. This is a really cool game that I got my hands on, and I played a couple of levels here. I will show you this first look here exclusively at the Odyssey. But before, if you are new here on the channel, take a look at this little clip that shows a little bit about me. If not, go ahead and use the timestamps below to skip through the main topics. Before we get into this video, I would love to ask for your subscription, but not just ask, I will put in the work for you, because here we have Monday to Friday news every single day, Odyssey news, where we talk about everything inside the world of Nintendo. We have products and we have reviews. And other than that, in the personal side, I am a big advocate for disabilities because I myself am legally blind. My daughter has autism, so I am a big advocate for disabilities and people with autism as well. So if this sounds like a place you would love to subscribe to, I would love for you to be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button and that bell for notification and join our amazing family here at the Odyssey. Thank you in advance for your subscription, and let's get into the news. All right, so first up in the news, we have Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which is a port from the Nintendo 3DS when the game was known as Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon, right? And so this is the week that the game is coming out on Nintendo Switch. Did you pre-order your copy today or physical copy as well? The reviews are in, and they are pretty good. They're about a 7 out of 10 here and there. And yeah, if you are looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 2, this is the week you get to play that game. If it's your first time, let me know down below in the comments. If not, if you owned it on 3DS and you're looking forward to playing it in HD on a bigger screen, let me know as well. Moving on to the next piece of news. Next up, we have Epic Mickey, which is basically the very first game, got an update, right? You guys know it's called Rebrushed, and it's coming out on September 24th, and it's gonna cost 60 bucks. I guess they're going full price with it. It's a remastered version of the first Epic Mickey. It's basically a remaster, is not so much a remake, but it's kind of using the same engine. They replaced all the assets and kind of, you know, aesthetics to make it newer, more HD, more colorful, and just kind of updated with today's graphics. So Epic Mickey Rebrushed is coming out on September 24th. Mark your calendar. If you are an Epic Mickey fan and you're looking forward to this game, it's gonna be 60 bucks, so also save your money. And moving forward, we have an update on the Palworld Pokemon situation, right? The Palworld v Pokemon. And well, if you are not aware of this situation, basically Palworld is a game that takes place out in the field. They have little characters resembling Pokemon, right? And some of them look very similar to actual Pokemon, letting a lot of fans to believe that they actually infringe on Pokemon property. And so Pokemon Company did issue a statement stating that they were going to look into this, but it looks like Pokemon Company did look into it and found no infringement. So Palworld is free to continue their Palworlding thingy, right? All right, and great news for all Nintendo Switch fans. It looks like Nintendo Switch will become the best-selling system or console in gaming history. They are only behind the PlayStation 2 by 1.41 million units as of May. And Nintendo will sell more than 1.41 million units just this holiday season, right? With the new Nintendo Zelda edition coming out, plus the Switch continuing to sell at least 1 to 2 years after the Switch 2 comes out with a price drop. All right, so that's the news. Remember that game that I told you about at the beginning of the video? Well, this is the time where we talk about it. This game is called Reggie. No, not that Reggie. I'm talking about Reggie. All right, so we have Reggie, his cousin, 2 scientists, and most likely the end of the world, which is the funniest game I've ever seen in a game before. And here we have the options. I'm going to go over the actual demos here. Go ahead and click on that one. And then we'll choose level 1. All right, so starting off, first cool thing about Reggie is that it takes place, every level takes place in a different time and you know, in time, basically a time in time. This one is 1666, 17th century, Lincolnshire, England. And at first, you might think this is a regular, just kind of, you know, side scroller kind of platformer here, because you have your basic mechanics like jumping, right? Jumping, moving to the side, and everything like that. You have this mechanic where you can actually go underground, right? So there's like little treasures. You'll see them marked underground, so you can actually go underground, or you can protect yourself from enemies when you go underground. But what separates Reggie apart is an extra mechanic move which manipulates gravity. Yes, you heard me right. Gravity. Look at that. So basically you can actually go, you can kind of be like up there, or you can come back down here, right? So same thing here and back there. But the cool thing about this is that if you actually master this gravity mechanic thing here, right, you most likely will not use that jump that much, but you actually kind of you know, kind of go here and move around the world with back here. Here we have like a little treasure here, so we go down and we can see here, and then we use the gravity mechanics again to come down and up, and then get these little shoe horses here. You can also use it to kind of get enemies too, right? So you can protect yourself like what about enemies here until they pass by, come back up, and then, well, that one just fell over. But you know, going here, and so with these gravity mechanics, it actually makes this game very unique. But you know, you can't always rely on that because it does have its limits. So let's say here, I'm gonna continue doing like this. Uh-oh, here comes a big one. But if I keep going like this, right, and I don't hit the floor or the ceiling, then it'll run out of energy and I can't, right? You know, so imagine if I'm just over that cliff over there and I'm just here. You know, I have to hit the actual floor here so that I can continue to get more speed here, right? And gain momentum. But yeah, so it does have this like the, you know, little thing here so that you are not kind of, you know, going through the game, and it adds a little bit of difficulty, which is pretty cool, right? And so the game is actually very good when it comes to difficulty level. It actually works well for every level of difficulty. If you are just a beginner, if you are a speed runner, then this game is actually very well designed when it comes to the mechanics and the way it plays, so that you can play at any level. Right now, I think I'm okay, right? I'm not an expert, nor am I a speed runner, but I've learned to use the mechanics well enough to kind of, you know, go throughout the level, come down here, and oh, I had to kind of go up and get that right there. And so we end up going here again. Here's some, oh, that's like a little life here. So those little leaves you see in the corner are the actual lives. That's the actual life. So let me go ahead and, there we go. I like the fact when you actually, you know, you die. Check this out. It has these little animations right after you die, so that doesn't make you feel bad that you actually lost a level, right? And it also has the same exact little animation when you kind of, you know, you die on the other side too. But yeah, that's basically the entire mechanics. Let me show you another world here. All right, so this is another level here. Level 2 says the year 1666 again. And well, as you know, you would expect, each level has its own difficulty level. So, you know, as you progress through the game does get a little harder, right? And so with that, that's when you put your new skills on the test line, right? You know, using these gravity mechanics and getting everything without leaving everything behind. And so, you know, right now it looks like it's the end of the world, and that little that black hole over there is swallowing up everything. And so you were in a level that basically, you know, you're trying to survive while the world is ending. And so yeah, it looks like everything is just being swallowed up, and so you have to kind of really use your mechanics to survive here. I think I'm doing a pretty good job, right? I'm not losing too much, but the game does come with a lot of other levels that are very, very fun. I got to play 4 of them. So that is Reggie, my friends. That is Reggie, his cousin, 2 scientists, and most likely the end of the world. It's a game that's coming out very, very soon into 2025, and I cannot wait to play this game in full. If you want to learn more about this game, I have a link down below in the description to their main website, so you guys can go ahead and add it to your wish list as well. So yeah, my friends, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the news and of course this sneak peek at Reggie, his cousin, two scientists, and most likely the end of the world. But before, never give up and journey on. Peace.